I'm Neetsel, and this is Alien 2 for the MSX. So this game is it is something. It's a game by Square Enix. The music is made by Nobuo Ematsu, so prepare yourself for something really special. And I don't mean necessarily in a good way. Some of these tracks are, they are something. And so I'm going to start. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Go, please. Oh, no. Go again. Here we go. Alright, so this is an action platformer. It's for the MSX, so visually it's an 8-bit computer that was quite successful, I think, in Europe and in Japan, but outside of that, yeah, it wasn't really popular in the US. So this game, so I'm going to collect quite a lot of pickups because this game has a lot of upgrades. So these ones upgrade my weapons, and something that's really cool as well is that you can upgrade your jump, so you can jump higher. I collected a bomb right before, so I can throw that. We do a lot of damage boosting in this one. Also, this game, well, it's not really marathon safe, so I have a few save states just in case, because as you'll see, the bosses later on rely heavily on RNG, and if you're unlucky, well, you'll just die. Okay, I've got the smart gun. I'm going to get rid of that pretty quickly. If I get rid of all my ammunition, because I have limited ammunition, what's going to happen is that my weapon will be downgraded back to the first level. All right, here we have the only boss in the game, because it's the same one that repeats. The main difference is that it will have more or less health. And his pattern is completely random. You can't actually predict it, so it's really RNG based. You need a lot of life when you enter this section because you don't regain any health at all. Also, this is an alien game, so when you kill enemies, their blood can still deal damage to you. Okay, so I'm going to throw a bomb right here to get rid of this guy, rolling under it. Taking a little bit of damage, but that's fine. That's fine. The first two levels are pretty straightforward. There's not too much risk in them. Something that's a bit weird in this game is the knockback. So when you take damage, if you take damage while in the air, you'll play the knockback animation when you land. So if you get hit in the air and land on the edge of a platform, well, you might fall just because of the knockback. It is pretty bad. So we have the flamethrower, and we're going to skip the boss by entering this wall. It's part of the game since, I mean, it's a warp, it's written right there, and we're going to take the right door to go to the next stage. And now we are entering really a level that likes to troll you, because this is a maze door, as we call it. It's a maze of doors, and some of them can actually send you back in the game, like into the previous level, which is really, really bad. So I'm focusing a little bit for these two chunks because they are pretty awful. Here we go. There's also a Famicom disc version of this game that was not released, but it's playable. The prototype is available online, and in that version you can skip the skip maze, the door maze, with a pretty cool glitch, which unfortunately doesn't exist in this version. Also, you see me stand in front of doors and just waiting. That's because that's the way you enter doors in this game. You just have to release every input and wait for like 3 seconds. It's super long. It's super annoying. Okay, doing more damage boost right here. Throwing a grenade. I messed up. It's alright. Hopefully in the next room I'll get some nice pattern that won't be too annoying, because sometimes these aliens can actually run away from you, so that's a little bit better than when they run towards you. Okay, final room for this section that I really don't like. Here we go. So the yellow icons with the interrogation mark, they are random pickup. So I don't know what I'm going to get. It's completely RNG. Sometimes it's ammunition. Sometimes it's just health. And sometimes these are just bonus points. So that's the one that we really don't want because it's completely useless to us. This is also a secret exit that I'm taking. And now we are entering the risky part of the run. These are the levels where I really need to make no mistake at all because I'm going to fight the boss at the end of these stages. And if I take too much damage during the level, well, the boss is almost impossible to beat. So I'll let you enjoy a little bit of the music. Something that we try to do is mitigate lag, because as you can see, when you have loads of enemies on screen, well, this game lags quite a lot. So I'm going to do a slow strat here, just taking out these guys properly. Here we go, going to collect this invincibility and some health, and we can just walk through some enemies for a while. Here I need to jump to get over that chest buster. Okay, landing, small shot, then these three guys, we have to get rid of them. And right here I need to throw a grenade and walk forward to kill this guy, otherwise he would fall right in top of me. What I really like about this game is really the sprite work. It's like, find it really cool the way I mean, like the chest buster animation for an 8-bit machine. I think it's really cool. Like right there. Even though you have all these black surroundings around the sprite, because, well, that's the way the MSX worked. Okay, so this boss I have to focus a little bit. The goal is only to take maximum 1 hit per cycle. Again, his attacks completely random, so from time to time he will like attack me all the way. I mean, like, his tongue will come out completely, and sometimes it won't. It's completely random. There's no way you can actually predict what it's going to do. A speed strat that you can do, but I'm not doing it right now because it's a marathon and I'm trying mostly not to die, not get a PB. That's bad. That's really bad. Okay, is to be further to the right of the screen, because I can only have 1 shot on screen at a time. So, and also the controls in these things in this game are really clunky. Alright, we're through, so final stage of the run. First part I'm going to do mostly damage boost because there's a health pickup that is waiting for me a little bit down the level. So yeah, this game, we started playing this with on the Kusagrande Discord because, well, we got this game as a challenge early in the year. There was a point where we had like a weekly challenge, like complete some really bad game within a week and post a video of it. And people started running this because, well, it's really jank, but it's pretty fun once you get used to it. Alright, here it's a bit tricky. I need to do a roll and get away like that, otherwise the blood will deal damage to me. That's pretty bad. I didn't want to take damage there. Hopefully we'll be fine. Ooh, almost fell right there. Okay, I'm getting a little bit worried because the final boss, well, every time you face the boss you gain more health. And yeah, the next section I might take another damage. And yeah, it might be difficult to get through. Okay, Getting rid of this guy. Hopefully the grenade doesn't work from time to time. But at least we didn't take any damage. Here we have a random... I need to do one step. Thank you. Yeah, that random pickup, I was hoping for some health, but yeah, the game said no. Alright, this is the final door. Doesn't look like one, but it is. And we're going to enter the final boss. And hopefully RNG will be nice to me and I won't die. Because if you die, you lose all your upgrades and you restart the level. And with the base weapon, it's almost impossible to get through them. So it would take a lot of time for me to build up upgrades again. The way you do that is that you loop in the level, you find a door that sends you back to the beginning, and the pickups respawn every time you do a loop. Okay, so I have the health advantage, so it should be fine, Don't get cocky. Come on, no! This is bad because also, as you may have noticed, it's a bit random the way you can hit this guy. It doesn't always work for some reason. And we're through. Time will be when I hit the door. And that's time. Phew. I was really worried with this one. So we rescue Newt, and as you know, they'll live happily ever after together for like 10 minutes. And yeah, that's Alien 2 for the MSX. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really happy that I've been able to showcase an MSX game. This is a machine I grew up with. And yeah, it's really jank. But I think it tries a lot of things that are pretty interesting for the time. So yeah, how would you enjoy the run? Coming up next, I think, is a co-op run of Lord of the Rings Conquest. So I hope you enjoy that. That's it for me for this marathon. Thank you to Licensathon for accepting my runs. And enjoy the rest of the marathon. Bye.